Hello everybody, welcome to Slime Reviews, Biocode 2015 Somerset. Today we'll be looking at Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder, aka Chemo versus Colta. He's got a big chin. Anyways, this is gonna be a quick review. As I just went to my local Target and I looked on the shelf and it said Bionicle 2015 and then it leapt off the shelf and it had landed right under my arms. That's not actually what happened. What actually happened was thank you to TTV for providing me with the Bionicle DCPI code checker thing. It was great and stuff, and so I did that. I checked it. My local Target had this, and I was like, whoa! And so yeah, I went down to Target. I sped around 90 miles an hour on the highway, and I got there. And I looked on the shelves, there wasn't any Bionicles that were new, so I said, oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to go customer service. So I went to customer service, and they didn't know what to do with it because it wasn't in their listing, so I actually got this for $15 as opposed to $25. So that's cool and stuff. As you can see, it's a box. It's not like the other boxes. It's ages 8 to 14. That's the recommendation. Don't believe the recommendations, kiddos. It's actually for 18-year-olds like me. As you can see here on the cover, we got Chemo. He's got his blaster hammer. And he's got his shield, his fancy, he's got his regular mask, and then we got Skull Grinder over here, aka Colta, and he's got a sword, and he's got this thing, and then it also comes with the Mask of Creation, which in case you didn't notice is on like every single set up here. It's right there. Right there. And so, yeah, let's take a look at the back. So over here, it says you can pull masks off with this grabber thing. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Skull Grinder's Evil Grabby Weapon. I'm gonna call it Skull Grinder's Evil Grabby Weapon. You can turn his gear and his arms go as you can see shown here. And you can do the same thing with the Chemo, and you could also turn this thing and goes pew pew pew. Yeah, this is Mask Creation. And over here you got a combo model between Skull Scorpio and Mask Maker and all this set, and you got this thing right there, which looks pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the trans-blue and the gold, but that's beside the point. Over here, you can just see is explained that it goes pew pew, and you can turn it and you can smash it. And here's a comic. You've probably seen it elsewhere, so I'm just gonna move on. Let's open this thing up. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm just gonna wing it. We're just gonna go like this. There's something interesting right here. Is actually it has a cut corner. I'm gonna try focusing on it. It's got a cut corner right there, so you can just go whoop, and then you go bah, bah, bah. Okay, maybe you don't just... Oh, you know what? I think there's some tape there. That would probably explain... let me hold on just a second. Here, let me get this thing. Let me get this. This is my fancy toy opening device. It's not opening. I'm gonna just set the camera down here. Right there. Just so you there's a nice shot of the wonderful box and stuff. Okay, I got it open. Let's open this thing up. Focus a little more so you can actually see what I'm doing. And then, I'm gonna open it up like this. And like this. Oh, just a second. I'll open it up like, wait, and oh, this side's open. Okay, let's get this side. Wait, oh, no, missed that one. Nope, missed that one too. Oh, I even been pointing at the thing, I don't know. There we go. We got it open. We got it open, guys. Let's open up the box. It was... Whoa, it's Bonko. It's Lloyd. Everyone say hi to Lloyd. He's from Ninjago. He says win. I don't know what you can win. It's probably cool. Look at all these pieces. Wait a second. Is this gunmetal? Like, hold the phone for a second. I thought this was going to be silver. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that it is not, in fact, silver, but is gunmetal, apparently. Unless it's actually silver and I just can't see through the set. It might actually be silver. I don't know. Let's open up these bags. I'm like Lego Zhang up in here, or Zhang Bricks, whatever he calls himself now. This bag is already open for convenience. And just go, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a piece right here. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to build it with holding the thing, but I can at least unwrap the packaging so that everyone can see how lovely the packaging is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one-handed, so I'm going to go like this. We'll use my fancy tripod, aka my knee. And we're gonna go like that. Nailed it. Okay. And ready? You go more pieces. And then you go and take this, and you go like this. You go no, and you go whoop, and then you go whoop. And look at all these pieces. You know how many pieces there are? There are 171 pieces. That's a lot of pieces for a construction set. Look at these new bones. These new bones look interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna build a set and then I'll come back and give my thoughts. Okay, bye! 'Cause we all make mistakes sometimes, and we all step up. Hi everybody, I'm back at build sets. It's pretty cool. Okay, so first things first, I want to clarify. Skull Grinder, aka Cultist Mask, is not actually gunmetal. It is, in fact, silver. Like I originally thought. It just looked weird in the packaging. Yeah, that was the thing. And, it's pretty alright. I want to start with, the order that you build them in the instructions, because I follow the instructions. I want to start with, you didn't see my computer over there. No. Let's start with the Cult of the Skull Grinder. Now, the first thing that I noticed was that everyone was saying, oh no, the gaps are terrible. Look at the terrible gaps. And holding it in my hands, it doesn't actually seem half bad. Like, there's a gap right there, obviously, and there's a gap right there, but it's nothing you couldn't tell from the box art. It's not that bad, in all honesty. Yeah, it doesn't look half bad, in my opinion. Yeah, something that I found interesting with him was his horns, which I'm sure have been used in some other set before, but I don't own them. If I can focus on the thing, there we go. These pieces right here, I haven't never noticed them before. I think they're probably from Chima, but I don't know. I haven't ever seen them before. They're cool. Another thing I wanted to note that I don't think anyone else has pointed out yet is that if I just break his leg here, you can see, well, here's the new bone piece, by the way. It's got a friction add-on to it. Hold technical difficulties for a second. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. So this a friction adder. You've all seen these before. They're not new, but something that I found interesting, I don't think I've ever seen before, is inside of here there's like a little black thing. Like, I guess it adds extra friction or something, but if I can get the camera to focus on it. Come on, camera, you can do it. I believe in you. Can I just, please, camera. Oh, there we go. You can see there's like a little black thing in there. You can see a little bit of it, and the holes over here and over here. It's like a little black thing, adds a little more friction. I thought that was pretty cool. And then obviously there's the new bone pieces, you know. They are what they are. They're shorter than I thought they were gonna be, but you know, they're not bad. It's people want new bones, we got new bones. Yeah, so Skull Grinder, he's a pretty alright set. My main issue is that his weapon. It's a little big, and the whole point is you're supposed to go like this, and you're supposed to like grab his... Oh my sweet goodness, it worked almost! Yeah, you're supposed to like grab the mask off of Akimo and stuff. You're supposed to grab the mask creation. But the issue is it's a little heavy. You've got a few extra gears underneath here to help with friction, but in all honesty that doesn't really help much, because when you go like this, you raise it up like this and just pretend he has his other leg, it doesn't actually hold up that well. Like, you try to hold it here and it just goes like that. So that's a bit of a flaw there. It's got this sword over here. It's not very interesting. Yeah, Skull Grinder missing a leg. He's also got the new silver torso, but you probably already knew that. Anyway, moving on to the next guy. Had me building in the thing was Akimo the Mask Maker, one of the two brother mask makers. Now, this set, I thought it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. It's got this whole piece here. That's not a new piece, but I thought it was interesting. You turn the gear and back go. That's the sound of a saw. Like that. And then you've got a new fancy blaster hammer. I think I just stopped recording there for a second. That's okay. You got a new blaster hammer. You turn back and go pew, pew, pew. Say goodbye to the studs. You're never gonna see him again. The only reason I just shot 3 and I just found 2. Where's the third one? The third one is right here. Listen, learn, kids. You're gonna lose these very easily. Very easily. And you can see his new mask. It's the protective mask, except for it's got gold and blue, trans blue. No, stop focusing on Skull Grinder. We're done with him. Focus on this, please. Camera, please, work with me. Camera, please. Oh, you almost had it. You almost had it. Oh, you almost had it. Oh, there we go. Mask kind of looks a little grim in the middle, but as I've explained elsewhere, that's because when you mix a color like yellow and a color like blue, you get green. It's common sense, people. But anyway, it goes on him like this. His eyes are green, even though in the animations they're blue. I don't know why that is. It's Lego. No one understands them. She's got a pretty small build. It's protector size. I've got over here the protector of fire for reference. It's pretty much the same build. Just with a little bit of differences with the chest, and obviously Akimo has elbows, unlike Mr. No Elbows over here. Just wrists. Also, Protector Fire has, his name is Narmato or whatever now. I don't quite remember. I still learn names. Anyway, that's pretty much it. for Kimu. These Chima pieces on here wasn't released in North America. So that's cool and stuff. Oh yeah, you turn the gear in the back and goes, oh my sweet iron, that is hard to turn. It is very hard to turn. There are 3 gears right there, in case you can't tell, ladies and gentlemen. So it's basically like trying to turn... Now, I don't understand. They could have done a similar thing with Skull Grinder, who actually needs it, but for the guy who doesn't need it, they put, like, as much friction as possible. Like, I can barely turn this thing. How am I supposed to smash heads if I can't turn it? I try to turn it, and it turns him. I don't understand, Lego, why you do this? Anyway, let's move on to the last part of the set, which is the Mask of Creation and the stand. Now, I just want to say now, the Mask of Creation, it looks pretty good, but this stand is like, who designed this? This doesn't even work. See, ready? You put it like this, and it just flaps. It's flappy. Who designed this? Whoever designed this Lego deserves to be fired. There were like 20 other ways you could have done this, and it would have been so much better, but you went with this. It flops down like that. No one wants the floppy mask. No one wants that. I mean, you could have it like looking up or something, but that doesn't work, and it still flops down. Anyway, taking an actual look at the Mask of Creation and take it off of the terrible stand. Let me try to do this. I'll zoom in, and then go like this, and then try... No, sir, you're still focusing on Skull Grinder. I don't understand. Maybe... Okay, this isn't working. Zoom back out, and then try to focus on the mask. Can you... Here, I'll put it in front. Does that help? That helps a little bit. Okay. If I put whatever I'm trying to focus in front of Skull Grinder, it will eventually focus on whatever I'm trying to focus on. Lesson learned. Thank you, camera, except now it's not working. Okay, there we go. As you can see, kind of, not really, because it's still kind of blurry because the camera refuses to focus on it. It's got the mystical runes of Kodo on the horns and on the sides. It's really cool looking. Some people say they don't like how it's open in the back, but personally I don't have any issues with it. It's not actually that deep. It's actually quite shallow, so it's not even that bad. It doesn't look that bad from the back. As you can see, if you put it on Ekumu, it has an interesting effect. So you put it on Ekumu, and I don't know if it's just me. It looks nice as a set, but when I put it on Ekumu, it kind of makes them look fat. I don't know why. Yeah, that's it on Ekumu. Yeah, and you could put it on one leg Skull Grinder over here. Take his mask off, and he says, "Spooky, scary skeletons, arise! Arise!" Yeah, no, I put it on wrong. There we go. And then, yeah, if you want to launch Skull Grinder's mask, there he is, one leg. With the Mask Creation, you just focus on and you go, actually don't, oh, I broke it. I think you go the other way. If you want to make them fly off, you go like this. It's actually quite difficult with these types of horns. People said that, oh, it's gonna be terrible, the slightest movement's gonna go flying off. It's actually not that bad. Well, yeah, this has been Slime Reviews. Get out of here, Namato. Slime Reviews. Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder. By the way, this has been happening with a lot of my Bionicle sets. The instructions were bent, and that's just like not cool. Like, get better packaging. You didn't ever do this before. Why are you starting to do this now? It's terrible. The Lord is still in the back. He says win. And that's what I've done today. I've won everything. I got my Bionicle Summer 2014 sets a week early. It's just fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video for some strange and odd reason, Please like, comment, favorite, like, comment, subscribe, comment and favorite, and comment and like and subscribe and rate. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Like, favorite, comment, favorite, subscribe. Okay, bye!